Hello and welcome to another update on the Wilsonville real estate market. I'm Steve Thoele, principal broker with Premier Property Group, and this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, May 7th. So going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you here as I always do. And I'll start off looking at active listing activity. I showed this last week in Wilsonville. We had 13 new properties come on the market, and you can see it's been pretty steady over the past 3 weeks here, between 11 and 13 per week. And we ended the week with 54 homes in total on the market. You can see that's been increasing here over this past 8 weeks from a low of 37 and on up to the 54, which is good to see. The median list price and days on market for those active listings, that has certainly kind of come down. As you can kind of see, we had a high of 735 8 weeks back, got down to 675 as a low about a month ago, and has been pretty steady from there. This last week ticked up a little bit to 683,000. And days on market, that's been pretty steady as well. As you can kind of see, we started off at 21, kind of crept up to 30, and then it's been coming down a bit. This last week came in at 23 days of average market time for, again, these 54 most recent homes on the market in Wilsonville. Moving along to pending sales. This last week, I showed we had 6 pendings, down from the prior week where we had 10, and end of the week with 56 homes in total in pending status. Again, that's down from the high we had 2 weeks ago at 63. Median price and days on market for the pending listings, that is definitely increased from where we started from. We had 640,000 to begin with 8 weeks back, kind of topped out here at 715 for a couple weeks, and has decreased the last 2 weeks here. The most recent number is 694,000. And then the days on market, that's been very steady, as you can kind of see over the past 6-7 weeks now, between 9 and 10 days of market time for the homes that have gone pending. And then finally, we'll take a look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I showed we had 11 properties crossover from pending to sold this last week, which you can kind of see is a high for the past 8 weeks on a weekly basis. And then when you look over the prior 4 weeks of activity on a week-by-week basis, you can see that's definitely been increasing as well. So we came in at 31 closings this last week over the prior 4 weeks, and that's more than double kind of where we were 8 weeks back, where we only had 15. Median sold price and days on market for the sold listings, that started off at 650, got down to low of 574, and it's been going back up. This last week came in at a new high at 655,000 for the 8-week period here. And then days on market, we were kind of in the teens here to begin with for the first 5 weeks or so. And then it's been decreasing from there. This last week came in at 6. So only 6 days of market time for the most recent 31 homes that have sold. So just goes to show you that over this past month or so, homes have been going really quickly in Wilsonville. And then last thing we'll look at is the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. The red bars is that weeks of inventory. And you can kind of see we started off around 10 weeks of inventory. And then we have drifted down to this last week was a low of about 7 weeks of inventory in Wilsonville. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list price, that got up to a high of just under 90, just under 100% here about 3 weeks back. It has come back down. This last week kind of dropped quite a bit. There is a sale or two that's kind of dragging this number down. If you threw those out, it would bring it back up to the high 90s. But overall, still continues to be a very competitive market in Wilsonville, kind of marked by inventory is growing, but demand is growing just as fast, if not more. And in spite of higher interest rates, definitely buyers continue to look for homes right now in Wilsonville. So hope that update was helpful. And as always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. All my contact information is down below. So feel free to give me a call or an email, and I'd be happy to help. And if this information was helpful, we appreciate any likes, comments, and subscribes that you have to my channel. And it's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local market. So Hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we will see you on the next update.